step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. To get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense making their way on the field to open this game. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Go for the touchdown here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Baylor's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Dropping back. It's Robertson. Catch made on the left side. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the Bears will line up to kick it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. In the clear, the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
To throw, it's Carr. Quick throw, testing the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
Pulls it in. It's Wilson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running back has it on the screen now. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down. The Bears will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The punt goes out of bounds. That's a great job. They'll spot it down around the 5-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's reeled in. It's Pauling.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Robertson. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Bears will send the punt team onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finding some room at the 25. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? To throw, it's Robertson. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Wilson. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quarterback still with the football. Oh, look at the quick cut. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Caught quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. A completion makes it 2nd down. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. You cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Bringing pressure. Oh, he escapes. They escaped one tackler. Couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, another 1st down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. With the catch, it's Fields.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Irish. This offense really clicking.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And this one is caught. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down at 10. The defense showing blitz here. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Makes a quick grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. And the Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Bears.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Now the all-important extra point. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Pauling. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half, you have the football. You want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Goes out the stiff arm. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Fields. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down and goal upcoming.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. To throw, it's Robertson. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker. He's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Pauling. And moves the football to the 27 in the 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Carr. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They continue to roll up the score.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And one final play before the end of the quarter. He's running out of time here. We misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs here. Finds room at the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set, it's second down. Looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath the back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Baylor!
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Here's the point after attempt. And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's low. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking tackles. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. New set of downs for the offense, first and 10.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll throw it now. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bears. Great connection there for 6 points. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can you do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. Right now, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Grinding away on the ground. He's got the 40. In the clear at the 25. But let out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass caught. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. The defense able to stop it at the 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
Yeah, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Baylor. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And there's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up in 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Movement here from the tight end. 1st and goal, handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Robertson. The pass falls incomplete as time expires. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.